yeah. Apply pressure from every angle, you feel me? Yeah, you know, attack move. Never fold, man. Nah, never fold, never quit, yeah. Keep going, like, yeah.
Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they finna feel me. I try to keep it cool, but niggas always act a fool. So now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they finna feel me. I try to keep it cool, but niggas always act a fool. So now they gotta,
yeah, I smoke that thing. Tryna get M's in the bank, fuck what they think. Knock a nigga whole mouth out. Come side me, top break, throw hands like Tank. Knock it out the park like Hank. I've been doing them planks, what you got on my drink? I've been trying to keep my sane. Humanity so lame, fuck you and your gang. Speaking on the dead man's name, bitch, I'll snatch your chain, stay ready to bang.
Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. You hear me? Heavy. So first off, I'm gonna go ahead, get right into it, man. Shout out respect to Katt Williams. But people asking me, oh, did you see the Katt Williams special on Netflix? Before I even dive into that and really break it down, let's just talk about Katt Williams and his whole comedic career. And it's funny with him. It's funny with him when he seems to be at his best. Yeah, people doing a lot of laughing. Like I say, y'all laughing, but he was dead serious, right? But when he seems to be at his comedic best, he's always being serious in what? Telling the truth. I mean, his first special he ever came out with, well, not his first one, but the one he really blew up on after the Friday After Next and all that. But he was dead ass serious, exposing certain things, certain parties, all that, telling you, like he did in this one, what really goes down and went down in Hollywood. Some people pushed it under the rug, people laughed, but he was super serious. Oh yeah, funny as hell, definitely funny as hell. But he was very serious, man, no cap. Of course, turned them into jokes. Definitely did a great job at it. And then you see after that special, all the whole crazy talk. They trying to frame him, say he on drugs, this and that. And according to Katt Williams, he ain't done no hard drug a day in his life, man. Yeah, but that was the main thing. Katt Williams going crazy. You see, they started to fuck with him. That room, man, that room, a real evil, wicked room. Don't put nothing past nobody or no one in that room. Heavy, man. Yeah. But Katt Williams told you before. I'm not shocked at all. But as far as his comedic career has went, the things he stood for and wouldn't do, he wouldn't, so to say, sell his soul, right? Sell his soul for a check or some material things. He went up there around yonder on Shannon Sharp, shook up the world, but said a lot of truths, Hollywood secrets, all that. Talked about certain individuals, broke it down in certain specific ways. But he stood up for what he believed in. And this last special segment he did was no different. He talked about a lot of things. Shit, a lot of things I've spoken on before. So people asking me, hey, did you see the Katt Williams show? How did you feel about it? What did you think about it? Like I said before, I'm not shocked at all. It was a lot of truth in the jokes, you know? And like I said, y'all was laughing, but he was being serious, homie. Yeah. He was really breaking certain things down. And what I want to say to Katt Williams is be aware, dog, be very aware. He could have definitely put a target on his back once again, but he's probably in a certain mental space where it doesn't bother him at all. Or one or two, he just doesn't care no more. Period, man. He has no fear of them. I mean, he's dealt with them, been through it before, huh? Yeah. So he's willing to step up and put it all on the line, even if it's in a comedic way. Make it funny, make it comedy, but in all actuality, all seriousness, he's being very real. And he's telling you, the viewers, the truth. Telling you certain secrets, exposing certain things. You know what I mean? But Katt Williams, they got to shout out respect and salute to him. I mean, even throughout his career, certain things he said he wouldn't stand for, wouldn't do for a check that other comedians definitely have done. Now, when he went up there on Shannon Sharp, he pointed them all out. And one of the ironic things he said in his recent special, like, if they want you to be famous, they'll make you famous. Basically, insinuating like the media, the so called powers at be or powers to be, the media, the ones who run the world, gotta throw that allegedly around yonder. But what they show you on TV, who they make stars, right? Where which certain individuals they pick to make stars from, because they know certain things they won't do or say, certain plays they'll go along with. And at the end of the day, they're all puppets being what? Controlled at the highest from the highest level. So certain individuals, he was basically saying they push to the top. Period. Unless you and of course you have certain ones that kick their doors down, do it unconventionally, bust their way through, right? Find their way through, kick their way through, fight, claw, whatever their way through. Boom. But it's a whole different type battle round yonder, a whole different type mental battle as well round yonder. Like I say, don't put nothing past no one, but in any level of the realm, but definitely don't put nothing past no one in that room. That's a wicked, dirty game. But Katt Williams knows it and he exposed it. But that was very interesting that he spoke about that. But a great special overall. And like I say, he is at his best when he's being serious, when he's letting the truth out. Yeah, he's being very good comedian, very good stand-up comedian, man. Funny guy, definitely a funny guy. From the breakdowns, from the music he comes out to some of the gestures, all that dance moves he does. Yeah, bro, very entertaining, great performer, very funny, all that. But boom, don't miss the message. I repeat, don't miss the message, man. Yeah, it was even one part of his show, right, where he talked about people having to come together as one. Humanity. We talk about the word humanity. I be hearing it all day, every day, damn near. Everybody want to talk about humanity this, humanity that. But like I always say, how does humanity act amongst each other, amongst other humans, period? They act wicked, they act evil, diabolical, etc., 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 homie. Yeah. But he spoke of a time where people, your neighbor, would have to come together and work to grow food, grow fruits, grow things, man, build things, etc., survive, all that. Maybe, baby, potentially, yeah. You think he was joking? He was being dead ass serious. Like I say, yeah, it was. He was saying it, expressing it in a funny way. But you dig me? You get my drift. You peep the message. You peep game. If you were in tune, if you were really locked in, you hear me? Heavy, bitch, yeah. But Katt Williams really broke it down. Yeah. Mm. Told you some inside things, inside secrets. He tried to keep some on the low, but he couldn't do it for show. But one thing he didn't speak on that was very interesting, man, is what? The files. Yeah, man. I repeat, the files. The Epstein files, certain files that are coming out. The videos, man, the pictures, messages, all that, the plan, plot, agenda. How many kids go missing every day on a day-to-day basis? And most people don't worry about it at all. Just sit back and be cool. As long as your child is okay, you're good. I mean, I get it to a certain extent. Boom. But it's children allegedly being raped and hurt and essayed and all that. You hear me? Huh? Heavy and abused, sexually abused and all that. Eaten, murdered, allegedly. I'm gonna throw that allegedly round yonder. Yeah. But people walk around, humanity walks around like it's quite all right, like it's nothing to worry about. But if it was one of theirs, then they would care. I repeat, If it was one of theirs, then they would care, right? Right. But that's one thing Katt Williams didn't speak on, you know? That's something that's real serious, homie, real evil and wicked that just gets pushed under the rug. They say Trump said something about it, called them out. But what's really up with the files, man? Everybody coming out talking about these files, man. Yeah. Is it bullshit? Is it true? But all these tormenting files that are out there somewhere around yonder, huh? All these bad, evil things happening to children, to kids, etc. No one saying nothing. Not your favorite celebrity, your favorite actor, singer, rapper, comedian, whatever. Why is everyone so quiet on hush mode? So Katt Williams' Netflix special just shows you how fucked up America humanity really is and the direction they're continuing to go and what really matters and doesn't matters. Yeah, you may laugh and giggle at Katt Williams, but once it's done, all said and done, and when the show is over, what do you do? Right? Will you sit there and laugh forever? Do you remember the message? Did you read between the lines and peep and catch the subliminals? Or were you just watching to laugh? Aware of nothing, unaware of everything, maybe, baby? Yeah. But Katt Williams said a lot, but it's a lot he didn't say. But shout out, big props to him for going up there and saying the real. But I tell him, message to him, stay aware, stay very aware, my dog, for real. You hear me? Heavy. I mean, you already know how they get down, how wicked the business is. And they say, so they say, a lot of people say it though. Yeah, you speak on certain things, you let certain secrets out. You are gone, you will be gone without a reasonable doubt. So, Katt Williams, homie, just keep your head on a swivel. I'm sure he knows that already. But he really stepped up and said a lot. Hmm. Now, did he say too much to get him touched or for people to come after him? I mean, you never know. Like I say, don't put nothing past nobody in that realm. It gets very wicked round yonder, as we all know. Right, right. Yeah. Hmm. But this is deeper than the catacombs. I repeat, this is deeper than the catacombs. But I wonder why Katt didn't speak on Epstein files. Hmm. Real files out there, man. Going on for a long time. Maybe it's because so many people are involved. But the way America is quiet, right? The way these celebrities are quiet, right? These athletes as well, you hear me? Heavy. When kids are getting basically mauled, some even chopped up, allegedly eaten, and all that. Hmm. So you want to ask me, did I watch the Katt Williams show? Well, yeah. But what did you take from it? And I'll tell you what I took from it. I guarantee it was totally different, baby. Yeah, bitch, yeah. No disrespect. I'm just talking facts here. But this is the state of humanity, part one. Fire them comments up, man. Let me know how you feel about humanity as a whole. Do you agree or disagree? Is humanity doomed? I repeat, is humanity doomed? I say hell to the yeah if they don't change their ways, change its ways. But you know what? You know what? Hmm. One thing about humanity, it really won't change unless they get out of their ego. I repeat, humanity won't change until it gets out of its ego. And to me, that will never happen, Captain. Oh, yeah. But let me know how you feel. Babylon, stay aware. Big warrior head. You already know what it is. Down at the levee. We going fishing at the levee. Yeah, believe that, man. Babylon, stay aware, homie. Wicked.